Hello, it's a Tuesday, about 8:30 in the morning. And before I do anything else, I'm going to do a reaction video. And it's to the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, which came out yesterday, I believe, as an official trailer. Now, what we saw in January was a teaser. So that's what I'm going to do next. And after that, I'm going to have spaghetti bolognese on toast and watch a video I uploaded yesterday, which I think was, I don't know if it's Friday's video or Saturday's or Thursdays. Anyway, that is the. There are lots of things later on which I'll get to, but that for now is a burst of today's agenda. Well, I've just done the reaction video and now I'm going to transfer the file across to the flash drive and commence putting it live to YouTube. Right, the file is being transferred, and because it's one shot, it's longer than usual, and it's going to take 23 minutes to copy across. I don't move files anymore because last time I moved the file I lost it because it although you've moved it, it doesn't remove it. If you're doing a find, if you're moving from the results of a search, then when you move it, it still appears there, even though it's not there, like ghost files. And if you get interrupted and you forget if you've moved it or not, and then you try to move the ghost files again without knowing they're ghost files, and it says they're already in the destination, you go yes, overwrite, then of course you end up with ghost files, non files, and you've overwritten the files you did move. So that's why I copy files and not move them anymore. And that's only from the results of a search. Now if I was to navigate to the source where all these files are kept and move them, then they would disappear from view like you would in any Office situation, Microsoft Office. Now it's 16 minutes, so it's probably every minute it sort of refreshes. Of course, as time goes down, it's not realistic anymore, it becomes more faster. Again, faster speed. I don't know, it's all technical. 16 minutes. So for every minute, it's like 3 minutes trimmed off. Which means maybe in 5 minutes it should be done. Not important. While that's happening, I'm going to prepare the spaghetti on toast and coffee breakfast, and then I'll watch yesterday's. Well, actually, I've got to. Yeah, this can be edited after I watched yesterday's video upload. Right, without further ado, change of plan. The file's transferred. So I'll do the breakfast after I've edited the reaction video. The reaction video is now exporting and it's 1:45. It's taken me all this time. You would have thought because it's in one shot it didn't need editing, but I noticed I paused a lot, and normally as a rule, and I've said it before, I don't leave out pauses because all this junk shuts. But in order to keep it interesting, because it's a reaction video, it's not a vlog, I've taken out a lot of pauses, and you can hardly notice the jerks, but it keeps it fluid, right to the end. And that I can see when I looked at the timeline in one go, I can see like, going to be a good 30 or 40 cuts there, It's not hard because I've got an audio track and it's graphical, so you can see the wave of the sound. So when there's a straight line, a dead line, a flat line, you can then find the start and beginning, cut it out, and it's so simple, but it's just time consuming. Now I'm going to have the spaghetti on toast for brunch. Spaghetti bolognese. The reaction video is 50% through the export. I'm now going to have my spaghetti bolognese on toast whilst I watch the recently uploaded vlog. It's 4:10 and the reaction video to Spider-Man Far From Home, the official trailer, has now been uploaded to YouTube. So it's taken a long time to do. I've had a couple of crashes in between. That's probably because I was adding more. I didn't remove the last vlog's files off the hard drive of the computer, and of course I added another video, the reaction video, so it must have struggled with the resource. So I deleted the vlog files and managed to proceed. Anyway, that's uploaded, as I said, 4:10. Practically the whole day has been around this reaction video. I also saw my video, which is why I've deleted the files. Right, so the next thing to do now is to watch it on the big screen. See how it is. Yes, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking of Line of Duty. I'm trying to binge watch the first 4 series. Is there 5 series or 6 series altogether? I think there's 5 series. I've seen series 5 and 4, but the first 3 I haven't seen, so I'm halfway through the first series, and I'd like to get back to that at some point. At 4:10 in the evening, the day has really flown by. Right, so that's it. That's the latest. There's 8 items to get from the shopping centre. They're mostly backups. Just started the hummus and dolma, so I want a backup of. So I need 2. One of those as backup. I need a backup for cream crackers, a backup for pickled onions, a backup for milk chocolate OT biscuits. Is that 6 or 7? Oh no. Pickled onions, dolma, hummus, crackers, biscuits. Grapefruit juice. Two more. Grapefruit juice, biscuits, dolma, hummus, crackers, pickled onions, garlic sausage. One more. Wait a minute, 2 more. Oh no. Grapefruit juice, biscuits, cream crackers, dolma, hummus, garlic sausage, I'm sure there's 8. Grapefruit juice, biscuits, crackers, pickled onions, dolma, hummus. Oh no. Grapefruit juice, oat biscuits, cream crackers, pickled onions, dolma, hummus, garlic sausage, and grapefruit juice, biscuits, cream crackers, pickled onions, dolma, hummus, garlic sausage, I'm gonna have to cheat. Grapefruit juice, pickled onions, cream crackers, garlic sausage, biscuits, hummus, dolma, and butter. Outrageous. Also, I was researching terabyte USBs for when I mentioned previously that I've got a TV. I've got a TV with a electronic program guide with the option of recording a program. Now, if you get an external device, that device can overrule the TV with its own EPG. But with a USB, you can record programs onto that. And I've tried it once, months ago, and it does work, but I don't know how much memory you need. I don't know if it applies across the board. I know with some devices, I think 30 gigabytes, 300 gigabytes is 30 hours. I wasn't sure, so I did some research on it, and I think £40 is probably the near the if you want to. I think 256 gigabytes. I'm not even sure. I did some research. I was just going round and round in circles, really. So I've aborted the idea. It's not like a normal set-top box, a PVR or DVR, where it's you can record 3 programs and you can watch a 4th and stuff like that. It's not as sophisticated as that. So I just toyed with the idea of having a USB to record stuff. It does time shifts as well, you see. So if you do want to pause and rewind, you can do that. So it does have another aspect to a USB beneficial. Right. So I need to transfer some files at some point and edit. I haven't edited the vlog today because I was doing a reaction video. So I think in time I'll do that. I'll watch the reaction video now and then transfer files. I probably should transfer files while I'm watching. No, I can watch Line of Duty while I'm transferring files, and then I'll edit for a couple of hours, and hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to go out for a drive at about 6 p.m. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. And hopefully I'll have some hunger pans to have marmalade on toast, and go back to the edit and so on. Yes, right. There are things to do, and I better do them.
So, you need.
just seen the reaction video. It was quick, fluid, no pauses. I'm afraid there was too many too many cuts. It was just less is more. Oh, it wasn't too bad. But I think next time I won't watch it on the big screen. I'm going to watch it at the table on the laptop on a smaller tripod. I want it to be more intimate, because then I can probably be more relaxed and react properly. Where I was quite stiff there. It was like there was no reaction. I was just I sort of take it. It's all internal. It doesn't work on video, and yeah, you have to express it. Yes. When I was watching it back at the table, I was laughing. I was relaxed. I could have, really been more emotive, more expressive. So next time I'll do it at the desk, next reaction video, and hopefully it'll be more animated on my part. Right, so now I'm going to delete the files, transfer files, and because it takes so long to transfer files, I'm going to be watching the next line of duty. Right, so that's what's happening next. I'm editing Saturday's video, or trying to. The fact that it's 7 o'clock on the dot should play a significance in the crash. I've just heated the oven for 10 minutes. And that time has elapsed, and I've got the pizza in the oven for 15 minutes, and I haven't been out the flat all day, and I think there might be some posts for me downstairs. So as soon as the pizza's, well, I've got a timer. That's you, there's a timer there. When the 15 minutes is up, and I turn the oven off, I'm going to pop downstairs and see if I've got any post. I wanted to time it, not time it, but I wanted to plan it so that when my 2 hours edit is up, I think the pizza will be ready to eat. And as it happened, it's near enough. So I started editing about 6:30, and it's nearly, and I'm going to break at 8:30, and I think it's going to finish, the pizza's going to be ready at 8:35, so it just worked out conveniently. Yes, it's light outside but dark indoors. I don't want to put the light on just yet, but I don't think I'm going to have a choice. Still 8:30 and it's still light. Wonderful.
So instead of the word,
How bizarre. pepperoni. I think it's double pepperoni, I'm not sure. I went and checked for post while I still had time on the timer. I had about 6 minutes left, so I thought, it won't take me long to pop downstairs and check my post box. And that did, took me 2 minutes. And so I carried on editing for a bit. And now I'm having a break, having the pizza. I think the time is about 22, let me see, 8:45. And I'm going to watch the next Line of Duty episode. I mean, it's absolutely brilliant. I love these British cop shows that are written so well, and there's twists and it keeps you thinking and on the edge of your seat. The acting is brilliant, the writing is brilliant, the direction is good. Not brilliant in this series because they think by having the camera shaking about it creates, tension, but it does create, an emotion, one of annoyance really. I just don't like the camera. It's like there's an autofocus on the camera, every time you, or stabilization. It's trying to stabilize. Sometimes when I zoom in, it goes all over the place. I can't seem to control it. It's sort of stabilizing. And that's the only aspect of it I don't like. It just, if it's too much, you can really be dizzy. But that aside, that's just one little criticism in an otherwise exciting, brilliant series that's akin to Game of Thrones. You really look forward to this series. Again, I'm late to it. I came into series 4, then this series, and of course I've heard so much about it, but it was too late. I didn't, just like Peaky Blinders, I came into it really late. Game of Thrones as well. I do that, So, I'm going to watch the next episode of Line of Duty. It's 10 o'clock. I've just seen the final episode of Series 1 of Line of Duty. And it was, needless to say, it was very good. And now I'm going to do an hour's editing. And then watch another. And watch the first episode of Series 2. Right. It's 20 to 12 and I've got 18 more files left, or clips to edit, of Saturday's video. So I'm gonna call it a day and try and get in one more episode of Line of Duty. My eyes are beginning to feel heavy, so I know I'm going to fall asleep in the middle of it, which is a shame. But I'll grab a pint of water and chill. It's a convenient point as it's the last as it's the last few minutes of the vlog. I might as well round it off by saying thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next one. Bye.